we are underway here in Las Vegas. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. On first down, it's Herbert. That caught by Trimble. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 90 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Second down and 7.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. They had 3 yards on 1 yard there. Herbert.
There's Trimble, the tight end.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Here is Eckler. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Back to throw here, Herbert.
And that's complete to Trey McKinney, the tight end.
Now the ball comes loose, and the Raiders pick it up. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. Touchdown, Chargers. Odell Beckham. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Chargers are on the board first here in Vegas.
Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. From the gun now on third down, Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 17 carries, 94 yards.
And well-liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 36. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Carr now to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. That is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. LA set to take over again on offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. That's complete out right to the tight end, Tremble. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And here comes Berrios. Return after a punt of 39. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Carr going to throw. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And some room to run now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
On first down, Jacobs. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think.
Face mask. Defense.
Well, when you get an elite running back like he is, sometimes you've got to employ the by any means necessary method to get him down.
Yeah, sometimes you're relieved even if a flag comes out. But if you just get the hand up and you get it on the mask, you can kind of get away with that. But as soon as you curl it around the finger or the hand, that's pretty easy for everyone to see, and they'll call that one every time.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Carr. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. The kick by Carlson is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On first down, Justin Herbert. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the ground, it's Eckler. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. To throw on third down, Herbert. He finds his target, Beckham. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big gain that time for the Chargers. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert, he'll get this out wide to Eckler. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they're going to face a third down. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. From the gun, Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. On 4th down, Joe Judge makes the decision. They're going for it.
On 4th down, Herbert.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Raider D, they get the football back. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12.
Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
2nd and 5 now. Carr. Over the middle, complete. That's Edwards. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. On 1st down, Drake.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a play fake. Carr. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Good job there getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Carr. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
And they go underneath here to Drake. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
A pretty good looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 27, Carr got his man complete over the middle. That's Edwards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Carr, a handoff here to Drake.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly, and this one could be coming back. Center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Here's Carr to throw.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off by Sidney Jones.
And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 16. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Now after the INT, it's Carr.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now Carr.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. From the gun, it's Carr. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones.
And the Chargers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with it.
Because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. But I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
On second down, Eckler, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on fourth down.
Here's Logan Cook now,
as he'll punt it away for the second time. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over.
Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate.
Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season, and, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and boy, they get downfield and creating extra blocks for them.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes.
The Raiders on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
On the punt, return of 4, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
The Charger drive about to get going.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Eckler going to get it again on second down.
Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll try the air now with Herbert. A short throw hauled in by Trimble.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down. Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender. Made him
what do you mean by that, Burrow?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 1st touchdown on the year. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Robinson's got him. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Carr. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 17-14. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it winds up at 6 points for the Raiders. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
This is swung out to Eckler. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down. It's caught by OBJ. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Herbert throwing again. Going right back to Beckham here, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He'll swing that out complete to Roundtree. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage. So 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the 50, here's Herbert. Under pressure, they got him again. To get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5.
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25.
So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Carr try it again on 2nd down. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. On play action, it's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and short. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And this will be caught by Edwards. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 22-yard line.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs, and he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Carr. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Here's Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete.
And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Throwing now is Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Carlson now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
From the 29, Herbert.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for L.A. .39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession.
And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Play action, now it's Carr. They'll roll him out right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
And he's got this down to the 35.
66 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, now Carr.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers will take over here just shy of the 30.
The Charger drive about to get going. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
On 2nd and 9. Herbert looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Herbert.
Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. 7 yards, the pickup there. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. Touchdown, L.A. Tommy Trimble, his 2nd touchdown on the season. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Carr's throw taken in by Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Carr under pressure, and they got to him again. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. So now Carr and the Raiders dealt a 3rd and long after that sack. Operating from the gun. Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick.